Live from Studio 8A, coverage you can count on in high definition. This is KOMU 8 News at 9.
The Missouri Tigers open up SEC play tomorrow. Good evening, I'm Maddie Heidenreich.
And I'm Jim Reek. Thanks for joining us. The Tigers square off against the Vanderbilt Commodores. Not only is it the start of SEC play, but Mizzou wants to remain undefeated. KOMU 8's Jack Washer is live in Nashville to tell us what Tiger fans are doing in the Music City.
The man who robbed a downtown Columbia business at gunpoint is still on the loose. The suspect forced his way into Caldy's Coffee House on 9th Street before it opened this morning.
Well, it is October. It's time for it to feel like October instead of August.
It's time for the leaves to start changing, too.
Right.
I'm ready for it.
All right, Tim, thank you very much.
Thank you. More violence in Kenya just 2 weeks after a deadly mall attack.
Why Muslims set fire to a church, that's coming up. Rescuers search for bodies in the sunken ship off the coast of Italy.
While Kenya saw more violence today, just 2 weeks after the deadly attack at a Nairobi mall, KOMU 8's Rohan Shu has a look around your world tonight.
Jim, you ready to anchor FNF?
Am I anchoring Friday Night Fever at 10 o'clock?
I think so.
Huh, I didn't realize that.
Surprise!
Where's Chris Trevino? Oh, that's...
The Missouri Tigers are battling the Auburn Tigers for the SEC championship, where Missouri fans still in Columbia are watching the game.
A man who started out in rural Missouri now has an out-of-this-world job. How he launched his career in outer space.
And kids doing good deeds for other kids. How Columbia children are giving back. KOMU 8 News at 6 starts now.
From Studio 8A, coverage you can count on in high definition. This is KOMU 8 News at 6.
M-I-Z-Z-O-U. The SEC championship game is underway in Atlanta. Good evening. I'm Emily Hauger.
And I'm Maddie Heidenreich. Thanks for joining us. KOMU 8 Sports' Jonathan Deutsch joins us in studio today with more on that game.
Thanks, ladies. Today's game is big, and some are calling it the biggest in Mizzou's history.
I made a long-distance call this week to outer space and talked to crew members on board the International Space Station. I encourage you to look up, because right now, astronaut Mike Hopkins is orbiting Earth performing innovative research for NASA. But his desire to invent actually began on a family farm near Richland, Missouri.
Well, we hear you loud and clear. Welcome aboard, Columbia.
Dramatic view from the International Space Station.
That's Colonel Mike Hopkins alongside 2 more crew members on board the International Space Station.
You're looking at 3 guinea pigs right now. A lot of the research that's going on up here involves us and what happens to the human body and weightlessness. For example, we're doing research on the spinal cord and how it changes in the weightless environment.
State Senator, who represents a large part of our area, is expected to announce whether he's going to run again in Jefferson City today.
Republican Senator Mike Kehoe has been trying to engage citizens recently by serving them breakfast. KOMU 8's Nick Thompson is live in Jefferson City today, where he'll make his last stop. Believe it or not, new information today on the 1999 JonBenét Ramsey case. Really? The documents show a grand jury actually indicted JonBenét's parents for recklessly putting their daughter in a situation that threatened her safety. JonBenét's body was found in the basement of her Colorado home in December of 1999. Law enforcement has yet to make an arrest in the case. A malfunctioning carnival ride at the North Carolina State Fair left 5 people hurt. Reports say the ride stopped and then suddenly restarted as riders were exiting. Investigators are still trying to determine if the accident was a human or mechanical error. The accident is being treated as a criminal investigation. We've got less than 24 hours till Mizzou faces off against Coach Pinkel's old team, the Toledo Rockets. Good evening, I'm Maddie Heidenreich.
And I'm Jim Reek. Thanks for joining us. Kickoff temperatures tomorrow could be in the mid-90s. Let's send it over to Tori for a check of the game day forecast.
Well, the good news is tomorrow is looking to be a little bit better than where we were a week ago last Saturday for the Mizzou game.
To help fans stay hydrated, Memorial Stadium will have multiple cooling stations set up tomorrow. With game day temps up in the 90s, like Tori said, remember to wear light clothing and drink lots of water. From time to time, we find bugs and spiders in our homes.
Most homeowners don't move just because of those pests. KOMU 8's Christine Roto is here to tell us what's spinning a web of fear for 2 families.
The Columbia Police Department is increasing its patrols for the Labor Day holiday weekend. Starting today, extra patrols will be on the roads looking for speeders and drivers under the influence. Columbia's traffic unit supervisor says the department has good reason to increase patrols. Police responded to a report of a man pointing a gun out of his car while driving through Carthage. The Missouri Highway Patrol stopped the car and ordered the man out at gunpoint. They were in for a surprise. It turned out the man's weapon was a toy gun. When the police didn't find the prank funny, the man who initially called them decided not to press charges.